All right, welcome to Marcus Man Adventures. As always, I'm Scott. Today we are working on. Oh, hold on, let's grab an apart here. Oh, just grab that. This wants to fall apart. Yeah, we're working on Cerberus today. Started working on it the other night, but I was having a bunch of people come in talking and just kind of took a lot of my time up. But the problem we're having is that the front AC blower motor has stopped working. I was hoping it was just the the resistor, which I need to replace too. It was in bad shape, but it's not. I'm thinking it's the motor, because it won't kick on at all, even being jumped. You see here, just get out of my way. Jesus. All right, get out of the way. So we have room over here. So I put a new harness and a new resistor in here. I did test it, the motor itself, and it really wasn't acting like it's, great. I'm just sorry, I'm losing words here. Anyways, it wouldn't kick on, being jumped or anything like that. So before I go through all that, I'm just gonna verify that that's how this works. I'll grab my jump box and I'll be right back. All right, so this should be an easy test. I'm just taking, if we can't get this to, where's the tight spot? There we go. Crimp that on there. Turn on my box here. It should just be able to take and, yep. Whoa. And it works just like that. Okay. So, in theory, all it is just a motor. Is back in here. Got the same thing. I'm gonna get all this stuff pulled off here first, get everything cleared out, and then we'll get back to it. All right, we're gonna test a few things here. I've already done this, but just kind of for you guys, I guess, see what I've done. So I've got the fan motor or the blower on right now in the cab, that stuff. Got this hooked up here, so we should. All right, that's on full. That's voltage there. So it was burned out. I don't know if this is going to actually, I'm not 100% how these things work, but it should show less voltage now. No, it still shows the same voltage. What the hell? So, I'll be completely honest, I have no idea how those resistors work. I thought they just dropped voltage coming to the blower motor. Maybe it's amperage. I don't know how it works, but yeah, it still seems the same amount of voltage. But let's turn it off. All right, now it's off. And how the hell? Yeah, I really don't understand how this works. Like, in my mind, I shouldn't be having any voltage right now because it's It doesn't. Now, All right, now it doesn't. Okay, weird. Just trying to figure this out because it's not working how I thought it would. So now I've got it. The last time I had the fan on off and the temperature selection, you know, daily on off. And now, so as long, if the, I don't have any idea what's going on, but let's move on to the next. I'll get that set up first. So anyways, it shows that this does have power supplied to it, and whenever it's off, it's off. So in my mind, if you're just, regardless, you'll be sending power straight to this. Let's get my everything else set up and I'll go next to that. All right, now I've got it's set to jump to the power supply with a jump button here and nothing, where if I do the same thing on the new motor, so this right now it should be freaking just power straight to the motor. So if I do that on this new motor down here, it's got some torque to it, so it's see, now that one turns. So as far as I'm concerned, now that I've replaced the resistor pack on back here, redid all this, hopefully it works. Now it's time to go ahead and pull out the motor. So I do want to get my stuff here, get everything out of here, and then get this motor pulled out. I don't think I need to show you guys everything. It should be a bunch of 5/16 inch nuts and bolt or whatever screws. That's what it was back there. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let me see here. I think if I can take and unplug this standard connector, screwdriver, break it. Okay, and there should be plenty of room there to get the motor out. It's only 4, it looks like, so let's go ahead and get this thing care of, and then I'll have to take and splice this connector, this connector onto my new motor. Get my stuff and then we'll get this thing pulled off. All right, let's see if I can get this the easy way. Let me get it. Is there only 3? You see. 2, 3. All right, let's see if I can get it with my ratchet. Just gotta find where it's even at. cannot. All right, I gotta get a flashlight. Hold on. All right, where is it? I literally can't see where that other bolt is. Screw. Where the hell is it? It's, oh, okay, it's over there. What a great spot. What the? There we go. Okay, should be AC motor. Blow motor should be free. I just gotta get the squirrel cage out now with it. What the hell is that? Fun. All right, there we go. All right, should be pretty easy here. I guess. Yeah, it's just old. See in there. Had to just corrode it out finally. So let's get. So I just pop this off with the screwdriver. Oh. I want to break this cage. So I want to see how I get this off and we'll get back to you. All right, got the Shinga here all back together. So I'm going to take and go get that other clip to put on here and we'll get that put on next. You're looking over here. Yeah, everything's good. Alright, so we're going to take and get these things trimmed up, and so they're a little bit long, really. So we'll take it, cut a little bit out equally. Not screw it. We'll just cut them, leave them on. It's always better to have a little bit of length. If I need to tuck it in somewhere, I will. Hey. That's what she said. Alright. Okay, and then we got that. Trim off about that much there. Okay, I'm going to use some of these cool freaking heat shrink connectors. I like them a lot. They work a lot better than your normal stuff. Like your butt splice connectors and stuff like that, and it's easier than actually trying to solder connections, and it works really good from what I found. So I always like to shrink the ends first if I can, because of the wind. Need to get me a new butane torch. If you can shrink the ends first, kind of locks them in place so you don't have to hold them as much. Then start working the rest of it. Be careful here because you want it to just start getting, move the heat back and forth over your two metals. There you go, see how it's broken? Let it cool for a bit. Get these ends right here, not quite at all shrunk. There we go. You want to let it cool some so it hardens, because if you don't let it harden, let it get to where it's, see there, now it's stiff. If you don't let it harden like that, it'll take and bend into it and flex, and you have a hard time with it. I'm so descriptive, aren't I? Jesus. One more again. My butane ran out. I almost always seem to end up using a Bic lighter for this stuff anyways. The butane kind of seems to run hot. Same with the heat gun. It'll take and melt stuff around. So like this, the heat gun would be great. But I'm out here away from my stuff, from my, let's see if I can get this a little more protected. There we go. So yeah, ow, so yeah, anyways, heat gun seems to work okay, but it wants to burn everything around it. There we go. Where in like a butane torch, like your normal freaking soldering torch, they get things too hot too fast. It's hard to get, for me, the ones I have, to get the temperature down low enough to be able to melt it efficiently without melting everything around it, or just melting it through like the plastic before the solder actually melts. All right, well, here we are. That's a nice spot. I need to figure out a way to, what? So I'm trying to, I don't really want to like put this all back together and then go and then try it. So try this. I think the best way to test see if this is going to work is I'm battery disconnected right now. I will take and make sure my my jump box here is disconnected or is turned off. And then we'll take and connect this up. Where is the negative? Here it is. Positive. All right, then I'll take and turn the ignition on, turn the fan on to low. I think we'll try low first, and then I'll come over here and flip the battery switch, and it should come on. That way I can hold on to the motor without it being loosey-goosey. Alright, so I learned the reason why this was still showing voltage whenever I said the fan was supposed to be off, when I was testing the motor relay here on the old one, was because It doesn't have off on the fan control. Off is only on the temperature control. That's why it still had voltage there. It just was dumb. There we go. Let's get this under control. And yes, that's low. All right, let's go check the other ones now. I'll go to check all the settings. All right, so wind down. Alright, and let's kick it all the way to high. Alright, alright, alright. You can hear those resistors clicking too. Hear that? That's those resistors. Cool. So, this should work. I'll go ahead and get everything freaking thrown back together and get to have my van back. This is my favorite vehicle, but I don't even mind driving it if it didn't have AC, like, you know, didn't have actual AC. But not having any type of blower motor, it's freaking horrible in the summer, and it's not going to work in the wintertime at all. So at least now I have an actual blower motor. And I said I would rather live without AC than no blower motor, obviously. But all right, let's get everything put back together here. Let's pull this apart. I'll route it later. Lovely. Well, I don't need that anyways. Come the fuck apart. Should be fine. All right. So there's a weird vent. Where did it go? Had this weird thing on it. I don't know. Right, so it goes like down in here onto that. So I'll just take and throw this on here. Sorry, here. I'm over here. So this is like a dust vent. I don't know what it actually is, but I'm guessing it's some sort of vent system. Put that back on. Let's get this worked back into here. It's supposed to be come on. This came out a hell of a lot easier. It really did. What the fuck? I don't want to bend it. is the fucking holdup here? Jesus. Fuck, that was fun. Alright, see my marks lined up here. Maybe. There we go. Maybe. Yeah, of course I'm gonna have one that fucking doesn't work, isn't lined up right. The top sort of does. You gotta be fucking kidding me. There we go. Did I get it? Looks like I got it. Yay. Okay. Whew. All right. Bastard. Where is the dust boot thing pulled out? Here it is. Don't forget about that. Oh, where is this hole? Where is this? All right. sure the other side is tight. It's tight. All right, let's get this thing put on, and then damn, we're good to go. Where's the? There we go. Okay. So we got that. Just run it down there. Check. I feel like just plug back in there. These are good. These are good. And this back here. There. Everything's out of the way. All right, get the battery put back in. My very effective, I gotta get some bolts and washer for the top of this. I don't know if I've got anything right now. Oh, if I find it, they've been working pretty good so far. What? It's just held on by a little bit of friction there. And that's it. All right, so the battery died, or the camera died me for heat, which is weird because it's under here in the shaded area, but it still died from overheating, I guess. Regardless, we got everything hooked back up, and let's hop in here. See if it works. God, I hate sounding like an old man. Old man sound. Okay. Okay, we're off here. Aha. Yes, yes, yes. Finally, air conditioning. Oh, glorious air conditioning. Hallowed be thy name. Thy frozen kingdom come. Thy will be done. Because I am cool and no longer sweating. This is fun. Finally, like it's been about 2 weeks, and it was weird. Like, no issues. I didn't hear the blower motor start making any noises, nothing. Just can't remember the exact situation. I think anyways, I just hopped in. I don't remember, I was out already. I smacked the crap out of my head earlier, looking for crap. Oh, it's gonna, if it shows up, but man, not really bumping, but it's right there. It's bruised, I can tell, or it's just for rubbing my freaking dirty fingers on it. Right there. Oh, fucking feeding into my eyeball. But I don't even know what I was saying. Oh yeah, so I don't remember if I was leaving or I was already out somewhere coming back. Hopped in, fired it up, and I thought my kid would just been here. For some reason, he doesn't like having the fan on. He likes having windows. It's his thing. So I was playing with switches, and nope, it was just out. Like I said, didn't make any noises, didn't have any hesitation. Just one day it was working great, blowing like it is right now, and then it was gone. But so be it. It's working now. It ended up changing the resistor and the blower motor, rewiring both of them. So everything should be good for a while now. We got good breeze coming through here. Is that all the way up? Yep. Step down, low, off, max AC, sorry, normal, vent, floor, yep, mix. Make sure all the freaking stuff's still working. Yep. And then, yep, all right. Blend door and all that stuff. Yeah, we're getting warm. Okay, turn back to max, back to cool, and we got our AC back. Uh-oh. All right, the mixer, whatever you want to call it, mix door, blend door, whatever. Took a second to go back. Yeah, we're good here, but we're not done. I've been meaning to do this for a while, so we will take this opportunity to check it out. The rear has AC supposedly. It has a spot that looks like it should have AC. Here, that is definitely, you know, something. But it never has any air coming out any of these. We got vents all along here, but it's never. We got floor registered. Oh, I might as well just turn it on so I can show everybody. Show both of you what's going on here. Going. You don't have anything from anywhere. Floor, nothing, no fan. So I don't know if it's just a fan thing or what. And that's what we're gonna take and see if we can't do anything about this. I'm gonna turn everything off again. Nothing will askew or a stew, whatever. I won't be as curious anymore. Just wait. That's the word maybe I was looking for. I think that's what. I just lost a screw, just like disappeared. It's freaking weird. Oh no, it's in there. All right. And then we need, so we can't slide the seat forward here. Where is the? Okay. We got access to here. That's good. So we got one more right there. See what we got behind. Oh, one more. This is behind door number 1. Oh, that's a speaker. That's all we got there. We may not have. Huh, that's a speaker. Man, really? Well, that explains the reason why we don't have rear AC, because someone decided to take it out for a goddamn speaker. Honestly, I don't even know if this works. Because honestly, I don't think that works. Yeah, so that's fucking shitty. Really would rather have rear air back here. I'm gonna figure out how to do that. So yeah, it looked like there was a part that was a, like, you know, a ducting here, a fan. I don't know what else was down in there, and that went through here. And then looks like there's the blend door is the blender truffle right there. Sorry, I'm a fat kid. Oh. Where's my drill? I need a little bit of light. Yeah. So there's a door there, if you can see it, like this way, register, so it goes up here, just flows straight through, and then that way it goes to the ground. And I'm willing to bet if you're good, yeah, you could probably get to do both. Fuck, I'm gonna make this functioning AC at someday, but for this moment I'm going to move this out of the way and see if I can't figure out if this speaker actually works or not. And turn this on because it's hot. Start it on radio. Really, it zeroed out all my presets. Well, it has something there. I don't know stereos. Is this for that? That's supposed to be for this? Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Whether you're staring at a computer screen, a tablet screen, a phone screen, stare at KBPI on all your favorite glowing rectangles.
I don't know what these buttons mean.
Serious cases.
Lots of sunshine for your Monday. Temperatures are in the mid 80s, and then we do have a very small chance for storms this afternoon and this evening before cool down on Wednesday. I'm Fox 31, Pinpoint Weather Team meteorologist Kylie Burse.
John Kaplan's Law is a serious firm for serious cases. Data sets righteous injury cases on a percentage fee basis. Dan Kaplan is the only lawyer in Colorado history to win $5 million verdicts in car crashes. Go to Dan Kaplan's.
All right, I'm gonna be up the front and check this out. Alright, I'm gonna put this all back together. I know it works. Now I'm just gonna fill around with it myself. Anyways, yeah, I guess I got a few more things I want to do on this video.
Eggs are, you guessed it.
I'm just tired. Gonna work on the excursion and the
every day at IHOP.
The camper and stuff as well. But I just want to get this out. This is my daily. Just wanted my AC back. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this out now. If it ends up being its own video, so be it. If not, I'll set it out. Alright, so let me turn this off.
Plus, with
So, thanks for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll be honest with you guys, I am running out of juice on this thing. I have been doing it for putting out consistent weekly, sometimes bi-weekly videos. I think I put over like 70 videos out this fucking year. I've been working on it, previously. I made a little more progress this year on getting it built than I have any time before, but I'm still only halfway to getting any type of money coming in, and this is costing me time to do this. I'm not like I'm ad throwing money. It's not stuff I wouldn't be doing. I'm not doing this for YouTube, but it is taking a lot more time to have to do stuff with a video camera, and then spending a whole bunch of time editing to make videos and all this type of crap, and freaking doing the bit of promoting and stuff like that I do. I'm not seeing a return in this yet, so I'm not saying I'm not gonna make any videos ever again. I'm done with YouTube or crap, but I'm getting freaking burned out, and I think I might just be turning like I used to be. And if it's something interesting, like, really, like, hey, yeah, I didn't find a video for this on YouTube, let me help this out, or I don't know, something. So it would probably just be like it was back in the beginning, just putting out content on occasion. But yeah, I think this is petering out, and I'm getting burned out on not having my return on investment coming in the slightest bit. Like, literally, I have invested a whole lot into, I've got 2 cameras, tripods, editing equipment, all that type of stuff. You had my time, and I'm not seeing a return in it, and I think I'm about done trying to see a return. Yeah, sorry to end this one on a freaking kind of sour note, but just, if you start seeing less videos, if a couple of you that care, that's the reason why. It's just going to be when it happens. No schedule, no weekly videos, just gonna happen when it does. If things change, then it change. Yeah, until next time, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And at the end of the day, if you're not dirty, you're not doing it right. Y'all have a good one.